People would ask, they say, well, what did the people in the house think? And I say, well, I'm the person from the house.
David Ferry, owner of 333 Bird Street, has some serious military history 5 feet below his house. In 2007, state archeologist Steve Warfel led a dig in Dave's lawn to find the lost Fort Morris of Shippensburg.
Initially, we were finding toys that my kids had left in the yard, and even that was exciting. But then when you're finding things from the period.
And find things from the period they did. 250-year-old artifacts from Fort Morris were found throughout 4 summers of searching. This fort was built in Shippensburg in 1755 as part of a line of defense to protect local settlers and house regional troops, but there was controversy about where it really was. Some said on Ridge Avenue, others said King Street, but Dr. Paul Marr said Bird Street.
The Bird Street site is about 500 feet, very easy to get to in case of an attack. So all the documented evidence pointed to one location, that was Bird Street. So consequently, that's where we decided to focus our efforts.
Loads of artifacts are on display permanently at the Historical Society in town. Dave's a tour guide there and shows off the exhibit to everyone who wants to take a look.
I had a friend where I worked when I first said about this, and I told him I signed an agreement that they could have all the artifacts. He said, oh, why did you sign off the artifacts? I look at it, I had these things at home. It would be kind of cool, but a few friends and my kids would see it. But here, everybody gets to see it. I volunteer here. I get to bring people through and show it. So I think this is really the place for the collection to be.
Dave's devotion to the exhibit shows his passion for his volunteer time at the Historical Society.
Dave spends countless hours here. I don't think people realize how much time he actually puts in, and a lot of the stuff he does goes unnoticed.
From layers below Bird Street to on display on King Street, the artifacts have done some traveling in the past couple years. Now, safe and sound, they're locked up for another day, just waiting to tell the story of a guy, his house, and Fort Morris. Allison Hill, SUTV News.